Becky, how important was it for you, WrestleMania 2019, to be the first female main event at that, marquee event?
That meant the world to me. That was my life goal. And I remember when I left home, I'd just gotten signed by WWE, and I said to one of my friends, I said, I'm going to main event WrestleMania. And he was a good friend, and he didn't mean this as bad as it sounds, but he said, it's nice to have goals, but be realistic. because it just was unthought of that a woman could main event WrestleMania. But the women have been developing and improving so much over the past few years, and I got to grow with an incredible group of women that it became inevitable.
Hey, Stephanie, it was 2 years ago, at this event that we were talking to you, and it was right before, that all went down. What did it mean to you?
Ugh, don't make me cry. I actually pulled Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda Rousey, who were the triple threat at MetLife Stadium in 2019. And before the show, I pulled them aside, and I just thanked them, because when I was a little girl growing up, I could never have imagined seeing women such an integral part of the show and indeed the main event. And for my 3 little girls that were going to be sitting in the front row that night, they were going to see those 3 women main eventing WrestleMania, because that's just the way it is. And that was a really pivotal moment. And then this past year's WrestleMania, we had the first African-American female event with Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. And even though at that time it was still early in the year, early in March at Raymond James Stadium, there was such the crowd gave so much support. The energy is just kinetic. You can feel it at WWE events. I encourage all of you to go if you've never been before. And what happened in that moment, as Sasha and Bianca were standing opposing each other, looking each other in the eyes, the audience started to show this respect. And the 2 of them broke character for a minute and teared up and sort of made the ugly cry face, where you're trying not to cry. And it was such a moment, because our fans are a part of the women's evolution. If you listen to your audience, they can impact your brand in such positive ways. Give them the power. Empower your audience. And we had started to train and develop and recruit female athletes the same as men, giving them the same opportunities, the same match time. But it wasn't until our fans started a hashtag called Give Divas a Chance in 2015 that gave rise to the whole women's evolution in our business. So listen to your fans and give them what they want, and it'll work.